cold start, baby Ram 50, October 15, I think, something like that. Alright, I'll touch it to show that it's cold. It's so stupid. And then I'll start it up for y'all. It's cold. Stupid internet bullshit. Ice cold, haven't started it in a couple days. I'm gonna find my keys. I'll fire it up. It's cold! Runs super smooth. This Mitsubishi 2.6 with the factory Mikuni carburetor. It has two high idle speeds and a normal idle speed. The first idle speed you heard just for a second after it starts up, then you tap the throttle and it goes down to the normal high idle, and then when it gets up to pretty much thermostat opening temperature, it goes down to the normal idle, like 800 something RPM, whatever it is. Later, tonight, I'll drive it around and videotape that too. Let's go look at this big block 2.6 Hemi running. Beautiful engine. Hope they don't drop my phone on it. But we've got the heavy duty fan clutch for tropical climates. With the new cam chain, new timing chain set, new water pump, new fan off of a Toyota, oh geez, what is this called? Land Cruiser. I engineered that myself. I'm not going to tell the people the secrets on that, but it drastically improves how much this fan is really good now. Drastically improves cooling. I've got the Mitsubishi Montero fan shroud. These little Ram 50s, and they didn't have air conditioning, they didn't come with fan shrouds. And not putting a fan shroud on an engine is absolutely stupid. It's about as stupid as people put electric fans on their engines. And then when he first starts up, you got some of this EGR stuff going on, all these vacuum hoses. This thing is completely unmodified. Every single mile of vacuum hose is still happily running on this baby. This thing is a time capsule. Temp tape, what else? What else did I do to say? New plugs. Got my special oil filter from Germany. Very special oil filter. I'll talk about that later. And new thermostat, of course. New radiator hoses. New fan belt. Now the fan clutch is disengaging as it should. Fan blast is quite a bit less. Got new, what do you call that thing? Oxygen sensor. NGK OEM stuff. Battery is old and grungy, but it never goes dead. Even though this thing sits for like a month, it just never goes dead. Alternator's factory, never had to change that. New master cylinder, that's a 4-wheel drive master cylinder. Speaking of 4-wheel drive, got these badass poverty caps on it. Custom modified for the freewheeling hubs. Almost like cop car Mopar wheels. Kind of cool. There's a lot of tread on the tires. That beautiful paint. My God. Look at that thing glow. Unfortunately, the hood looks like that. Now the fan clutch is totally disengaged. Let's go check out the interior of this beast. Freaking look at that, man. This is total time capsule. I love this thing. I hate to sell it. Maybe I won't sell it. Never come across these again. Little buzzer works, little idiot, a little dome light works. No lights, no gauges. It is, has it got temperature yet? Not really. See, now it's settled down to that low idle. Heater works nice and hot. Of course, it doesn't leak. Nothing leaks on this car. I do need to change the fan resistor thingy because it runs in the second and third speed. only, not the first and second, so it's burnt out on the first thingy-majigs, resistors. I've got a new one. It's actually made in USA of all places, and it goes over here somewhere, but my freaking hands aren't small enough to get in there, so I'll figure out how to do that maybe. But this is a factory radio delete. Nothing, no options whatsoever. Complete base model Ram 50. No air conditioning, no power windows, no radio, not even a cigar lighter. It does have an ashtray, but no light, of course. Oh, Jesus. And so no problems. Nothing, super base model. The only option in this beast is four-wheel drive. And four-wheel drive comes with, when you get four-wheel drive in these beasts, it mandates the 2.6 liter big block Mitsubishi industrial engine. And it also gets you power steering. So you can't get a four-wheel drive without power steering. When you drive this thing, you can see why. See, now it's down to that low idle, about 800, 850 RPM. This is a 49-state motor, which is actually really good. So the California motor's got goofy altitude compensation and they run leaner. And the 49-state motors are the way to go. So yeah, low idle speed is 800 RPM after the first 300 miles. The first 300 miles, 725. Jesus Christ. This thing is built like a tank. An absolute tank. The front axle in this thing is military spec. Every single drain plug in this vehicle is the same hex size, even though the thread sizes are different. Rear axles, also very heavy wall housing, hot shift axles, dropout disc, in other words. That's Salisbury. It's Salisbury. I always forget. But yeah, now the fan's hardly doing anything as it should. Engine is, yeah, it's getting a little warm. Radiator's pretty much just started getting warm in the radiator. The thermostat's probably just starting to open. Yeah, a little bit of pressure in there. When we fully pressurized here in a little bit. Thing runs nice and cool. Runs really smooth. I mean, it's so quiet. I mean, it's got that purr, like a brand new engine would have. Of course, I put enough work into this thing. It's almost like a brand new engine. Adjusted the jet valves, which really didn't need any adjustment. Hydraulic tappet controls on these, so you don't need to adjust the actual intake and exhaust valve. So it's basically maintenance free. I don't know who, if anybody, ever adjusted the jet valves before, but they didn't need to get adjusted. So I don't know what the service interval is on that. And we got the factory service manual for it, of course. None of that climber bullshit that's full of a bunch of lies and a bunch of hayseed bullshit. These are written by real engineers. So that might come with it. I might not let that come with the car though if I sell it, because I want to snuggle up to it at night every night. Because this car, I hate to get rid of it. In fact, I don't think I'm going to sell it. I don't want some ready.